Shalom. I give all honor and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH, the one that's through the elevation of the great millstone, teaching this truth and certainty. Salutations to the hopeful of the spread of the forecast of the earth. This that's going to be a title. These are self-examined / reproof scriptures. Now, before I get those, before I get it, before I get the topic or the main point, I'm going to get here in 2 Corinthians 13:5 reads, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith, prove your own selves, know ye not your own selves, okay? How YAHAWASHI is in you, except you be reprobates, right? So the point is in this verse is that we have to examine ourselves, okay, whether we be in the faith, right? Now, linking the word examine, back to the Greek word purizo, which means to try, okay? To try, make trial, test, okay? It says, for the purpose of researching his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself, okay? So how do we examine ourselves, right? That's the question. How do you examine yourself, right? How can you test yourself to see your faith, right? Through these verses, through the word of the Lord, right? Ultimately it's through the word of the Lord. That's how you ultimately examine yourself, right? You go back to the word of the Lord, okay? Are you obeying the word of the Lord, okay? Did you pull away that old man, okay? Or are you still clinging on to that old man, right? Are you putting on the elect, okay? The chosen of the Lord, right? Are you put on that armor, okay, daily? And we have to know ourselves, right? No other person, no other brother know you better than you in the Lord YAHAWASHI. And how that YAHAWASHI is in you, right? Can be calling on the other God, right? Can be calling on Jesus. You have to call on YAHAWASHI, okay, etc. So I'm going to get here in the point. 1 Timothy 4:12, or I'll start here 1 Timothy 4:13. Now these are self-examined scriptures, right? These are scriptures you should be, it's like you should be looking back at, okay? To examine yourself, right? So this is 1 Timothy 4:13 reads, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine, okay? Give attendance. Get that right. Attendance. To brain there. To attend oneself, to give heed, right? Give attention, right? So are you giving your attention to reading? Right, reading this word, okay? Reading these prophecies. Okay, measuring the times to exhortation, okay? Exhorting. Okay, exhorting one another, okay? To doctrine, right? Meaning what? To this ultimately to this truth, okay? To this truth. These precepts, as it says right here, teachings, okay? Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecies, with the laying on the hands of the um, presbytery. Okay. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that they profiting may appear to all. Okay. So we have to give ourselves wholly unto we have to meditate and give ourselves to these moral to reading, to exhortations, doctrine, right? Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt be both save thyself and them that hear thee. Okay. So we have to continue in this truth, right? We have to continue in what we've been taught, okay? Watching what the Lord, taught us, okay? We have to continue them. We can't fall, we can't faint, right? This is what gonna save us, okay? Though we are saved by the grace of the Lord, but ultimately the Lord, when He comes, He won't look at us. Remember, the Lord said that He said to come until He come, right? So when the Lord comes, remember when the Lord said that this precept also, and that's another precept that goes into when the Lord, He basically said, when the Lord come, should He found faith upon the earth? And then the Lord also said that, what should you do? What should you, to those that basically gave up? What should you do in the Lord shall visit you, right? And the scripture said, and also the scripture said that a brother, a servant of the Lord that knew His will and didn't do it, right, or neglect to do His will, he should be beaten with many stripes. Okay, so so these are things. These are very important things. We can't just, the Lord. You cannot be a servant of the Lord and not do what He says, right? You can't. You have to continue in this doctrine. You have to continue in this word. You have to continue to the truth and to the end, right? There's no breaks. Okay, there's no giving up. There's no 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 month breaks. Okay, you have to continue in it. Okay, we get weak, time and time, right? But ultimately, which I'm talking about, what I mean by we get weak, I mean our flesh. Our flesh is the one that get weak, right? But our spirit, the spirit of the Lord that strengthens us to continue to fight. This is why we have to continue to pray too daily, right? Prayers are important. Praying daily for the strength of our spirit to continue this faith. Okay, it's very important, because our flesh is wretched, right? It want to do fleshly things, right? They don't want to read, they don't want to exhort. They don't want to take heed to the truth. They don't want to take heed and following this truth, right? They just want to give up, right? But we can't do that. We have to put it in the future. The flesh and the spirit war. There's 2 wars, right, happening, right? And the scripture also says how the flesh is weak, but the spirit's willing, right? Our spirit's willing to do our spirit's willing to obey the words of the Lord, right? Our flesh is weak; it don't want to. You want to do the opposite of the spirit. But at the end of the day, obeying the spirit is what going to get us saved, okay? And we're going to get others saved as well, right? And that's the uncomfortable part, right? That's, but doing uncomfortable is, in this case, is going to help you, right? It's going to benefit you in the long run. So I'm going to close it here by giving honor and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH. To next one, say shalom.